They put so much pressure on MK Abiola. Come home and declare yourself president. Oh, you have the mandate of the people. Yes, we know that. But with somebody like Sani Abacha, who you know that he wants power by any means necessary. When June 12 happened, MK Abiola won that election and won convincingly. It wasn't like, Abiola won Tofa with 20 votes or 100. It was thousands of votes. The margin was too big. But the point was that someone like Sani Abacha, who has been like the he always wanted to be in that position of #1 man in Nigeria. If Abiola had met Aguna in London, maybe Abiola would have been alive today. Simbiat Atinuka Abiola saw Abiola's death in 1989 and wanted my father to tell him, please tell your son not to join politics, that they will kill him. But my mom has passed away, my dad has passed away, Abiola has passed away. I'm the only person alive that can tell this because I was there. The plan was that Aguna will have told Abiola, you are not coming back to Nigeria. If they arrest you, nobody will come. My name is Prince Ituludegu Aguna. Ozo Nyanya. I want to tell you a little bit about MK Abiola's relationship with this family. Abiola first came here in the 70s when Aguna gave a chieftaincy title to a man called J.S. Taka. J.S. Taka was, I don't know what position he was holding in government then, but Aguna confirmed the chieftaincy title on Taka. And that was the first time Abiola, came here. And with the entourage. And ever since then, he's become a family friend. Abiola knew Aguna and read about him for years as a political activist, one of the founding fathers of this country, and what I call one of the architects of Nigerian independence. So he has loved Asta Aguna even before he came here. You know, I remember in those days when he used to send money, and my father would say, who? He said, MK Abiola, you know, during Ramadan or when they're doing other Eid al-Fitr or Eid al-Kabir, you know, Christmas time, he always send money to my dad. So, from the time I get to meet him in the 80s, and Abiola comes here on a regular basis, he took us to Aguna as his father. Because Abiola himself told me the story about his own father, how poor they were in those days.
But who is Abiola?
MK Abiola is originally from Ogun State. MKO. The meaning of the name is Moshood Kashimawo Olawale Abiola. That's the name. He explained this to me personally. The K there, Kashimawo, is let us see if this one will die. Because most of the children, siblings died after they were born. So the Kashimawo is let us see this one will live, you know, will die or survive. That's what the word Kashimawo, that's what it meant, he told me. So Abiola didn't grow up with golden spoon. He was born into poverty. But he was a man who believed that he can achieve. And that's why, you know, as he got older with his education, you know, he studied here and then he went to Scotland and Glasgow. He studied and then came back and he became a businessman. He was successful. When he was alive, he was the most generous person in Africa. That's why they even made him the pillar of sports in Africa, because he gave more than anybody. When the people were owning football club, he started the Abiola Babes, you know, and then he put all his money and paid the players and looked after them. He did. Abiola was a man that cared for others because he understood what poverty was all about, you know. But coming to a relationship with this family, Abiola took us to Aguna, my dad, as his father. He says it, if you go to when Abiola had his 50th birthday, for anybody watching, go to your YouTube videos and put MK Abiola's 50th birthday. I think you see two. One of them, look at the end of it, just the last minute, you see us Aguna praying. Because when we came to that 50th birthday, everybody was there. All the Obas were there, all the Emas, all the Imams, so many, you know, diplomats from, you know, ambassadors from different countries were there. But what happened was that the people who were the ushers, for whatever reason, put us Aguna on the third row where the Obas were sitting. Abiola saw it and he was not happy. So what he did was that just by few minutes for the occasion to end, he asked them that he wants his father to pray for him. People didn't know who he was talking about until he said those Aguna. And my father was called from where he was sitting at the third row to come and say the prayers. It's in YouTube. Watch it. Abiola's 50th birthday, you see two of them. One of them, just look at the last few seconds, you see Aguna praying there. And Abiola came to a hotel room in Sheraton Hotel and told my father why he did that. He said, I saw when you came in and they put you on the third row, and I wasn't happy about it because I know all the Obas there, you are senior to them. That's how he talks. And he told my dad, I purposely brought you out there to show people that you are here. That's how much Abiola loved my father. You know, so MK Abiola was part and parcel of this family. The only thing that happened was unfortunate that Abiola died. But what I'm about to say, the information I'm about to say, nobody knows what I'm talking about because I'm the only person alive that can say it. In 1989, my senior brother, Prince Aguna Jr., got married here in Ogbonfon Palace. Abiola was supposed to be the chairman of that wedding. He couldn't make it. So he sent his wife, first wife, Simbiat Atinuke Abiola, was here. She was the chairperson of that wedding. And after that wedding, when she was about to leave, we went upstairs to my dad's bedroom. It was me, Simbiat Abiola, my mother, and my father. 4 of us were in that bedroom. And what was said, before Simbiat left, he went in front of my dad and knelt down and said, Baba, can I ask you something? And my father said, well, he said, please tell your son not to join politics. Simbiat saw Abiola's death as far back as 1989. I'm telling the truth. If he was her way, Abiola should never have joined politics at all. What I'm telling you, it has not been said anywhere else in this world. I'm saying it for the first time. And I'm telling you the truth because I was there when it happened. And my dad said, okay, I'll tell him. Because he knows that, he said to my dad, you are the only person that will talk to him and he will listen to. That was Simbiat's word. So only God knows what Abiola says to the wife that made her believe that Aguna is the only person that can convince him. Yes. What I'm saying is the truth. So eventually, Aguna spoke to Abiola, and the Abiola came here. And he convinced my dad. He said, I'm not going into politics because of money. I'm going into politics to use my position and contact to help the poor. Abiola knew what poverty was because he was not born with a golden spoon. So my dad gave me his blessing. I said, okay, somebody has to come and save Nigeria, and we need to have accountability in this country. But that's Abiola's word. With your unity, there's no strength. Without the accountability, there's no progress. That's Abiola's words for you. You know? But it was very unfortunate that what happened, Abiola died. Because I can tell you, the wife perceived what happened. That's why he was telling my dad, tell your son not to join politics. This was 1989, before June 12, 93. And another thing that happened was that 1994, when Abiola was coming to London, the arrangement was Abiola with my dad was that they meet in London because Aguna come to London, medical checkup. I remember. My father was sitting at a place called 25 Dorset Square in West End. And that place was where he sits at his guest house. It was Abdulaziz Ude Ikenga from Abo. He's the one that secured that place for Aguna whenever he comes to London. Abdulaziz Ude paid for that place for my father every time he comes to London. That's where he stays. I'm not lying. So Aguna came there, and the plan was that he was going to meet with Abiola in London. And what Aguna wanted to do was to tell MK Abiola, you will not come back to Nigeria. Pay attention to what I'm saying. I'm telling you the truth. What I'm saying to you, nobody else knows what I'm talking about. My mom has passed away. My dad has passed away. Abiola has passed away. I'm the only person alive that can tell this because I was there. The plan was that Aguna will have told Abiola, you are not coming back to Nigeria. If they arrest you, nobody will come. And Abiola will have obeyed it. But guess what happened? Those Aguna who have developed cardiac asthma from prison, from those days when British colonial master locked him up in jail for 3.5 years. Aguna developed cardiac asthma. So he was using strong inhalers, Pulmicort and Brecanil. Those were like they contain steroids. That was Aguna's medication. So when Aguna took this in the evening, it knocks him out for like an hour because those things were strong. So Abiola called that evening, and my mother picked the phone. And he said, oh, can I speak to Baba? I want to come and see Baba. And my mom said, oh, He just taking medication, he's asleep. Let me wake him. Abiola said, no, 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 don't wake him. I'll come tomorrow. This link of Aguna not meeting Abiola in London, that brought the whole tragic end. I'm telling you the truth. If you like, believe. If you like, don't believe it. It's the truth I'm saying. So Abiola did not see Aguna because that particular telephone conversation did not happen. If Aguna was upright and said to him, oh, I'm okay, come. Abiola will come to, and my father would have told him, you are not coming back to Nigeria. Forget all this pressure from Nadeko. If they catch you, nobody will come. And that's exactly what happened. They put so much pressure on MK Abiola. Come home and declare yourself president. Oh, you have the mandate of the people. Yes, we know that. But with somebody like Sani Abacha, who you know that he wants power by any means necessary. Abiola did not meet Aguna. That meeting never happened. That is that gap. If Abiola had met Aguna in London, maybe Abiola would have been alive today. If you like, believe it, you don't know. It's the truth I'm saying. So Abiola did not meet Aguna in London. The next morning, I went over to his house. The place was locked. The next thing we saw in the news, Abiola had traveled through France. If anybody knew how Abiola came back from Nigeria in '94, he came through Air France and came to Nigeria. That's how everything started. Before you know it, Abiola was arrested by Abacha and detained. He never come out of detention. He died. If first Aguna saw MK Abiola in London, Abiola would never have come back to Nigeria. That is the truth. But God knows the best. Only God knows why that happened. So two things you will learn from this particular story. Simbiat Atinuka Abiola saw Abiola's death in 1989 and wanted my father to tell him, please tell your son not to join politics, that they will kill him. I was there. I had it in my ear. Nobody told me. The second one was this meeting in '94 that will happen in London. That meeting never took place. So God, it's a mystery, but God knows the best. The soldiers in this country, the soldiers came into power again in 1983-84 coup. That coup brought Buhari and Idi Amin and the rest of them. Babangida, they were all part of it. So then Babangida overthrew Buhari and Idi Amin, because Babangida will always tell you, you always succeed in coup. You have to study the atmosphere and see if the people are not happy with the current government. Then if you plan a coup, it works. That was him. He's a master planner, and he knew what he's talking. He knows what he's talking about. So that government of Babangida, we know how many years he was in power, and Nigeria gave him the name Maradona. So he plays you today. He's going that way. Next day he's going that way. I say dribbler. Anyway, but what happened was that when June 12 happened, MK Abiola won that election and won convincingly. It wasn't like, Abiola won Tofa with 20 votes or 100. It was thousands of votes. The margin was too big. But the point was that someone like Sani Abacha, who has been like he always wanted to be in that position of number one man in Nigeria. He's been involved in so many coups. So this time he was like, it's my turn. Just like what Tinubu said. Emi Lokan. Abacha was like Emi Lokan. That was my turn. So Babangida is telling us that his hands are tied. Some of the people around, other military men, was against him giving power to Abiola. Maybe that was the case, but the buck stopped at his table. Babangida was the president of Nigeria. Why didn't Babangida retire Abacha when all that happened? Babangida could have retired Sani Abacha, and Abacha wouldn't have been in the position to grab power from Shonekon. That is the truth. But he did not, because these two guys are like they've been pals for years. They work hand in hand. So probably Babangida knew what intention of Abacha was. That is the truth. And he tell you, if you had left MK Abiola to ascend, be sworn in as president, then Abacha will have planned a coup and killed Abiola. That's what he's telling us. But who knows? All these are unknown. It's always what one man says against the other. But Abiola won the election. But what I'm saying is that Abacha felt threatened that Abiola now he has taken power from Shonekon, so Abiola is invading his space. Who is it to come and declare himself president? Abiola won. He has the mandate of the people. But this is what my father saw and wanted Abiola, if he had met him in London, not to come back, because he knows this was going to be the end. Eventually, they will kill him. And that meeting never happened, like I said. Only God knows why it didn't happen. Abiola came back, pressure of people from Nadeko and so many people. He declared himself president. The point is, what was their plan B? I asked everybody this question. All the people that were pushing Abiola, come back, declare yourself president. You had the people mandate. Yes. What was their plan B if Abiola was arrested? Nobody had plan B. I'm saying it for the first time. If anybody knew what it is, tell me. So nobody had plan B if Abiola was arrested. How are you going to get him out? Nobody had. So Abiola was arrested, and this is what I'm saying to you, ended the same way. MKO died. God knows what killed him. Maybe it was poison. They tell you his heart problem. Who knows? Nobody till today has been held accountable for Abiola's death. Nobody. This is Nigeria for you. So what I'm saying is, Babangida knew what happened. He knew he was part of all this plan. He can lie all the things he's telling you, oh, if I left him. But just why don't you do the right thing? Announce the election. Let Professor Humphrey Nwosu, announce the whole election, declare Abiola winner, and then whatever happens, let Nigerians see it. Let us be the judge, not you. You are just one man, for goodness sake. Because you're in khaki uniform doesn't make you superior to everybody else in this country. No, it doesn't. That is the truth. So now he's writing a book with all the vultures surrounding him, telling Nigerians, oh, and we are clapping for him. Nigerians are clapping for Babangida. The man who annulled the best election, he will take credit that, oh, it was the best election conducted under him. But he's the one that annulled it. Do you see what I'm saying? It's hypocrisy. It's hypocrisy. You say, oh, the best election in Nigeria was conducted under my watch. Who annulled that election? The same person. Yeah, that is the truth. I want Nigerians to go there and give him billions. They're giving billions. Of the man who destroyed this country. He's a hero. That's what I said last time. We celebrate criminality in this country because people don't have courage to say the truth. I'm not scared of you motherfuckers, I say it as it is. Damn the consequences. I don't give a fuck. Excuse my French, but that's how I feel. So Abiola would have been probably the best thing that ever happened to this country if he had ruled us. But it never happened because of these people that are power drunk. And Nigerians are going there to celebrate him. Shame on this nation. Shame on Nigeria. Shame on all those people that call themselves ex-head of state. Shame on the vultures that were there giving him money. I'm saying it. I'm not scared of nobody. The point is, if you look at what happened in 1966, it's only now they are coming up to say it wasn't an Igbo coup. But all the time, the news spreading everywhere. The story was that Igbos plan to take over, blah, blah, blah. But why say it now? Do you understand what I'm saying? Why say it after how many years? After 1960 to now is how many years? So you have all this information. Why didn't you tell it the day you became president of Nigeria in 1984? To say, look, what happened in 1960? Igbos were not the master. Then you could have said it then. Why now? And we are clapping for him. This is what I say. Nigerians celebrate criminality. Those that looted us, those that killed innocent people are heroes in Nigeria. Shame on this country. Nigeria is a disgrace to human race. I said it. Bye, Reverend. MK Abiola was a humble man. Like I said to you, he would park his private jet at Enugu Airport. In those days, there was no Umar Airport. It was Enugu Airport that was the closest. The jet is there, but Abiola will come here and he carry a bucket of water. And I was looking at him, how humble he was with all his riches and wealth. He was a humble man. He was a man that would give you hope. I remember in those days when I finished secondary school, he said, oh, young man, what do you want to do with your life? I said, I want to go to university. I remember those days. He said, okay, when you get admission somewhere, let me know. I'll finance it. That's Abiola for you. So what I learned, there was mutual respect between Abiola and my dad. Abiola respected my dad as an elderly statesman, as a father figure, and one of the people that gave founding fathers of this country. MK never played with it. So he showed my father love, and my father showed him love. When they see each other, they always hug each other. That's how they greeted. Abiola didn't have to prostrate to my dad because he was talking to his father. They hugged each other. That's how he was. I remember the day he came here in 1988 or something, 89. He came here and he came here with Allah for you. Oba Lamidi Adeyemi. He's passed away now. He came with Olafio for here, and he came with all the children from Simbiat. You know, Kola was here, Bolaji, the daughter, Wura was here, Deji was here, and Abola. 5 of them, Abiola first, the children, they all came here to see my dad. So it was that close. I've been to Abiola's house in Lagos, where he came to charity. He met me and my brother one night. He said, "What are you guys doing?" He said, "We just sleep." He said, "Get up, come." And we went to him. I went to his bedroom, sat down. He changed in front of me, MK Abiola, and we went to the airport and took his private jet and went to Kano to visit Sheikh Yaradua, and I think it was whose wife? I think what's his name? Motala's wife, something like that. He was in the same private jet. It was me, my brother David, Kola, and one other man who carries bag for him. And the MK, 5 of us was the pilot, maybe 6 people. His private jet. We went to Kaduna or Kano that day. And I remember when we were coming out in Abuja, if you come out from Sheraton Hotel and you turn right, you have to come to the roundabout at Baby. And the Abiola Christian was just off Allen Avenue, you know, Toyin Street. And he saw the fans from the Green Eagles fan. They came with a big bus and they were coming. He jumped and ran into the bus. I couldn't believe it. And he took one of the instruments and started playing. And we went to the tarmac. He gave them money before we flew to Kaduna. So Abiola was very close with this family. I came close to him. That's why I'm telling you this story. These things I'm telling you, there was nobody else there who can say it. Because I was there when that conversation happened. You know, so the way I feel is that I believe Nigeria lost a lot. We lost so much from Abiola's death. Abiola will have been probably one of the best things that ever happened to this country. Because he loved Nigeria. He was not a tribalist. He loved everybody. And tell you, a lot of people are jealous of him in those days because he was taking all the big titles. The Aria, the Kakanfo, the Basharum. A lot of people in Yoruba people were being, you know, why is he him? But the king chooses the prerogative of traditional who they bestow certain, titles on. That's what happened. Abiola was a world man. Most countries where he went, he visited the president. So he was that powerful. So my own take is that Abiola and my dad loved each other, like, just like a father and son. And that's how I saw it. And it was very sad that somebody like that died. Thank God for Buhari. Buhari, who even, if anybody should honor Abiola, it shouldn't be him, for some reasons. But Buhari took it on himself with that courage to say, you know what, I'm going to honor this man. June 12th is Democracy Day, and name the stadium in Abuja, MK ABIOLA Stadium. What more can you ask for? And confirm him this GCFR, whatever it is. That's the biggest thing they do for head of states. So I say thank you to Buhari for honoring Abiola. At least somebody remembered. You know, that's my take. What happened in those days was that there was touts and people that was like, okay, Abiola, some people in the West were like, they are taking it personal. That certain group of certain other tribes did not whatever. But Abiola was loved by many. Abiola won that election. If you did that election 4 times after that June, Abiola will win it again. Because most Nigerians believe that they owed him something. They believe he was coming to save this country. He had the passion. He loved Nigeria. That was why they voted for him. Do you know Abiola defeated the man who he ran against, Mr. Tofa? In his own town, in the north, Abiola won Tofa there, to show you how popular the man was. So also Abiola was like this thing in Igbos. Every little thing, our people will start running. Also Alai are towns in Lagos. The next thing, our people will start running. Also Abiola, because of June 12th, people will say, oh, they are going to destroy things, they are going to loot and all that. And the Igbos ran. So that's all he was. But Abiola himself did not hate anybody. Abiola loved everybody in this country. He was not a tribalist. He didn't hate Igbos or Northerners. No. Abiola built churches in places where he never gone to. He give donations to people he never met. That is the truth. So MK Abiola was a part and parcel of this family. He comes here and he sleeps over here. Sometimes when he comes here, I remember the day when he opened Concord newspaper. But that one is called Community Concord. Community Concord. He was opening it in every state in Nigeria. He slept here when he opened the one in Enugu that time. And we went there, we all went from here. That night he was staying in his room here, and he called me to come and iron his suit. I went, he was wearing his pants. And I want to go back. Say, hey, where do you want to go? Come, you're a man like me. Come in. And I come here. I sat down. We talked for 1 hour. He was that simple. Abiola in this house will take with his own hand, carry bucket of water to go into the bathroom to go and shower. I saw it in my eyes, MKO. And I asked him, why do you do this? He said, oh, this is my father's house. Why should I feel any different from you? I'm like, okay. I shut my mouth. So Abiola was very close with this family. He looked after us when he was alive. Abiola was a rich man, and he wasn't a man. He was a man that took risk. One thing about business is risk, uncertainty and risk bearing. Uncertainty and risk bearing. If you can do that in business, then in England they say, he who does wins. He who does wins. That's the British one. So Abiola had the Concord newspapers. Abiola had a private airline that he used to do rentals and charter. Abiola had Abiola bookshop. Abiola had Abiola farms. MK Abiola had a bakery. So Abiola name that business. He has something to do with it. That was MK. So this money wasn't coming from one place. He invested in so many things, you know. So Abiola was probably the richest man in Nigeria when he was alive. But he was the most generous as well. He gave to people he never met. He gave to people he didn't know. So it's so sad that his life came so short. I remember when he had his 50th birthday, I was there with my dad. When Abiola was having this business with Sheikh Yaradua, not Musa Yaradua, the president, the senior Yaradua. Him and Abiola had a business to do with the shipping line. It was called African Ocean Lines. That business was Sheikh Yaradua and Abiola owned it together. And I remember when Abiola bought a ship. That ship was named on the body. It says MV Atinuka Abiola in Tinkan Island. I was there with my dad. MV Atinuka Abiola. That ship you launched it in Tinkan Island. I was there with my dad. When Abiola got married to the Edewas, you know, the wedding, I was there with my dad and my mom. When Abiola had his 50th birthday, I was there. When Abiola had the Ariana Kakan for 14, we were there. When Abiola took the title of Bashar, we were there. There was nothing he did that these people, my mom and dad, never attended. We were there all the time. So Abiola was very close to this family, and it's very sad how he died. But only God knows. Okay.